Utter devastation, deadly wildfires in Maui. The flames, fueled by strong trade winds, intensified by Hurricane Dora. They're engulfing the Hawaiian island.
It is heartbreaking. The situation is described as apocalyptic, and authorities say at least 36 people have lost their lives. And joining us now from Maui is ABC News correspondent Will Carr.
And Will, I can see that you're there at the airport. We're in the middle of the busy summer travel season. You have tourists, you have people who are locals on the island trying to get off. What are you seeing at the airport there?
That's right. It has been a chaotic 24 hours here, a terrifying, chaotic 24 hours, especially after authorities came out and said, if you don't have to be on the island, you should get out. That led to so many people racing to the airport here where they have been stranded overnight, not sure of their next moves, to the point that you can see people literally sleeping on x-ray machines, tables, anywhere they can to stay comfortable. Now, within the past couple of minutes, a line is formed here. These are passengers trying to get on a Southwest flight. They learned that about an hour and a half from now, Southwest may actually open up and they could start to get on the flights here. But there's other people who tell us that they can't get on a flight until this weekend, as they're still camped out here in the airport. You see kids sleeping on the ground. It is incredibly problematic that they can't get a flight until this weekend because all the hotels are sold out or evacuated and the shelters are jam-packed. So many people are trying to figure out what their next move is. One mom just told me that she's rented a car and she's going to sleep with her kids in that car for the next 2 or 3 days until she can get on a flight. But she did keep the perspective on it, saying as bad as that sounds, she's thinking about everybody here who has lost everything on this island. She told me that with a tear in her eye. That's just how devastating the past 24 hours have been for the residents here and the tourists as well.
Devastating and heartbreaking. And Will, you just showed us the conditions there at the airport. What's the latest on the ground and how much of the fire has been contained?
So the fire is still burning as far as we know. When the sun comes up here, we'll have a better understanding of that. But we do know it is still a search and rescue effort. Authorities are going property by property, home by home. Overnight, the death toll skyrocketed. That could continue to go up. We know that there has been a massive loss of homes and property. People don't know what's left here. A lot of people have been separated from their loved ones. There's power outages across the island. Cell phone service is spotty here, so some people haven't been able to get in touch with their family members to find out if they're okay. Other people don't know if their homes are still standing. Some of the people here tell us that they had to leave and they left their possessions in their apartments, in their condos, in their hotels, so they don't know if they're there. One woman told me she left her wedding ring there. Doesn't know if it's still there. Her husband is actually going to stay to try to go back to get that wedding ring, to get their possessions, and she's going to fly her family back to California, hopefully later today, if not sometime in the coming days, guys.
Now, how long are the fires expected to burn, and is there any concern for the island, especially when we talk about in the long run?
The good news is that the weather is dying down today. The winds that came up from the hurricane, Hurricane Dora, are dying down through the course of the day. So that should help. I can also tell you that just a couple minutes ago, I stepped outside of the airport here and it was raining, a light drizzle, but they'll take anything that they can get here as they continue to battle these fires. Also, we know the military is bringing in helicopters, the National Guard's coming. So as time goes on, they're getting more and more reinforcements. So hopefully they can jump on this fire as they're continuing to do the search and rescue mission.
And our heart goes out to everybody out there, Will, and it's good to have you there telling their stories and on the ground. ABC correspondent Will Carr, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.